Yes, sir.
Please, you are supposed to join as soon as 12 o'clock. This is the way I teach. I don't wait for students to join. As soon as the time is, please kindly join.
No, it's the environment that I was trying to be inside.
Okay,
Due to the environment, it's not like I was not online. I was online. I saw your messages, but I was just trying to get a quiet environment to take my classes.
okay, it's fine. So we are going to start now. So I would like you to tell me what you learned about the previous class.
Okay. The last class we we did an introduction on Python, which of course you guide me to and you introduced me to the software that we'll be using to write or run Python. And the software that you introduced to me are three, which are the Google Colab, the VS Virtual Studio Code, and that of the PyCharm. And then you open the Google Colab, which has an environment called Jupyter, and from there you introduce all the things that comprise of the Jupyter, which is the background of Google Colab. And from there, you took me to the VS as well, which is kind of similar to that of the Google Colab. And the final aspect of the software that you introduced to me is the PyCharm. And Google Colab, you said it's an online software that is used to write or interpret Python. And then, which of course, the PyCharm is an offline software.
Okay, nice one from you. I I thank God you recall what you have learned so far. So this is a method of teaching I used so that the students will be on the same pace with me. Okay,
Okay, sir.
thank you. As we go forward, we will learn more about
Okay,
this.
can you give me like just like 3 seconds? Let me just take my notebook. Let my notebook be with me.
Okay,
Okay, Mr. Moses, I'm done. I'm here with my notebook now. Hello?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with
Okay,
you.
I have my notebook now.
Okay, just few minutes. Okay,
Okay.
I'm trying to get everything ready for this training. Okay.
Okay.
And today we are going to learn about our Python programming proper. We are going to start from the beginner stage, which we are going to see how we can run some little codes and all. So before we go there, before we start, I'm going to introduce you to VS Code and PyCharm. So on our previous class, we were unable to reach or to see how PyCharm looks like. So this is PyCharm. This is the environment. I hope you are seeing it.
It's loading.
Yeah, loading. So let's see how PyCharms look like. So PyCharm is a Python programming software, offline software, and you can only code Python. It does not have a notebook which is which is text and code. It only have a code. Okay,
Okay.
so this is how PyCharm looks like. So let's create or okay, let me close this and let's create a simple code. And I want you to see how the PyCharms look like. Okay,
Okay.
so that's why I took my time to draw out this for you to see. So I'm coming. So we are going to use this, and now this is a Python code I've written so far. So I want to create a new, to insert a new work. I've inserted a new work. So I'm going to select Python file. I'm going to name it. I'm going to name it as hello, a new work. New. I'm giving you an example how the PyCharms look like.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
run. Then automatically it will create a new work for me, a new work environment for me, and this is where it saves. Now let us run a simple Python code, and I'll say print hello. So I'm just using this to show you how the PyCharm. You see that there's difference between PyCharm and Google Colab and VS Code, right? Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you, sir.
Did you see that there's difference between PyCharm and Google Colab?
Yeah, I'm seeing the difference.
Yeah. VS Code Jupyter and Python, Google Colab Jupyter are the same, but PyCharm is just mainly for Python programming. So this is what I've created so far, and I'm going to run it now. Once you run it, you will see your terminal and it will produce the result. Did you see it? It printed hello world. So this is how you code using PyCharm. Okay, so we are going to start our today business using Google Colab. So I'll stop sharing my screen. I'll stop sharing my screen. So I'll go to Google Colab, which we are going to start fully. Okay,
Okay.
so okay, so I will share my Google Colab for us to see. So So are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing the screen.
So this was the work we created last class, from beginners to advanced class, right?
Yes,
On the
sir.
March 3rd. Okay, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to click it. Now, automatically it will load. It will load. And this is what we created. Did you see how Google Colab make it simple for us to access the simplicity of it?
Yeah.
So this is how Google Colab work. You can access it anywhere. Whatever you code will be the same in the same format, the same arrangement. Okay. So now, before you start your new code or write any new code, you are going to, or first of all, you must connect. You must connect. You must connect to the Google server. Okay.
Okay.
So we are connecting. It has already located space for us. So this is the space it has already located for us. Now we can start our Python programming. Now the primary basic of Python programming, we are going to look on it in details. Okay, so Python starts from keyword. Keyword. So keyword in Python are reserved word. Please note, keyword in Python are reserved word in
Okay.
Python and cannot be used and cannot be used. Only the system recognize it. So a keyword is primarily used by the system, by the programming language. You cannot use the keyword. And as we go further, we will see the list of keywords which Python uses. So we are going to see it now. So I want to go back again and explain what I just said keyword is. Keyword are reserved word in Python which cannot be used, which cannot be used to identify anything, meaning that only the Python uses it. Okay, so this is keyword. I took my time to explain it. Please note it on your notes so that you can be able to recall what I just explained. Are you writing it?
Yeah, I'm writing it.
So we are going to, okay, let me create a
Mr.
test.
Moses, sorry, sir. You were saying something that I just wanted to pin down, which you said the Python starts from keyword and there are reserved words in Python which cannot be used.
Yes, which cannot be used as identifiers. Okay, hello.
I've gotten it. I've gotten it, sir.
Okay, so let me write it on that so that you can be able to see it clearly. Okay, what I just
Okay.
explained. So we are starting from the foundation of Python. So this is the foundation of Python. You just need to be uh, concentrating or concentrating with this topic.
Okay.
So you can read through for me again so that can you read through?
Yeah, I can read through.
Okay.
From here, you wrote keywords are reserved words in Python and can't be used as an identifier.
Yeah. So that is keyword. So now we want to see the list of keyword. We want to see the list of keyword. For us to see the list of keyword which Python owns, so we are going to import keyword. We are going to import keyword. We are going to import keyword. As soon as your laptop comes, please practice on it, okay?
Okay, no problem. I'll do it.
So we are going to import keyword for us to get the keyword which the system uses, okay? And now, do you know the meaning of import? The word import,
Yeah,
okay? It's just like bringing out,
just yeah, taking something from an external factor to an internal factor.
yes. So now we are printing keyword, then we will say dot KWLIX. KWLIX means keyword list. It's a method. It's a method. So when you get to that part, you will understand it, okay? You will understand what is method and what is function. So, okay, so we are starting from the foundation. Now I want you to note this down, okay?
Okay, sir.
So whenever you see a word attached, okay, this is a keyword, this is the normal word, and we have a name called KW list attached with the keyword using dot. Is a method. Anything that attached to a variable is a keyword. Do you understand? It's a method.
Come again. Come again.
I said any word that attach using the dot to a variable is a method. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So I've run it, and this is the keyword. This is all the keyword. Did you see false is a keyword which the system use? None is a keyword. True is a keyword, and
Okay.
as as like that. These are all the keywords which the system use.
Okay.
Look at it. I've been scrolling. These are all the keywords. So let me print it out on a list, or like on a uh, horizontal line. Okay, so let me print it out again so that you'll be able to see it. Okay, do you see it like this?
Yeah, I'm seeing it in a list form.
Yes, in a list form. Look at it. These are all the keywords. Okay. Now we are moving to the
Okay, sir.
next. We are moving to the next topics. Okay. Now we want
Okay,
to
sir.
know. We want to know how many keyword is here. Now for us to know how many keyword is here, how many of them, we will use a function. A function stands on its own with brackets. Remember, a function stands on its own with a bracket, which you are going to insert a parameters. I hope you understand what I just explained.
I'm hearing. Following.
A function stands on its own with a bracket, which you can pass a parameter on it. Okay, now this is an example of a function, and we want to check the numbers, the list of this. We want to check how many of them. So now we are going to write len. Len means length. Then we are going
Okay.
to use brackets. Then we are going to pass in this. We are going to pass in this. So I will copy this. Once I copy it, I'll paste it here and run it. Did you see it said that the length is 35?
Yeah.
The length is 35, meaning Python keyword are 35. These are the keyword which is used by Python programming language. So we are going to the next topic, which is identifier. So identifier, um, let me write it. Identifier. So the word identifier, an identifier. So I'm coming. Let me write it. An identifier is a name given to entity. So what do you understand by entities? The word entities. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
What do you understand by entity when they say entities?
Mm,
In your own understandings,
what we mean by come again?
what do you understand by the word entity?
Okay. For my own understanding, right?
Yes.
Okay. For my own understanding, an entity is refers to a term used in various contexts, and it refers to a separate or an independent thing.
Good. Still the
Yeah.
same way. Entity is anything you can refer to. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so this is my explanation, and you can go through it. And can you read it for us so that I can hear from you?
Yeah. Um, an identifier is a name given to entities like class, functions, variables, etc., etc. It helps to differentiate one entity from another.
Yeah. So when we get to class and function are the last in Python programming. Variable, we will get to variable after the entity. We will have to know what is variable. So these are entities: class, function, variables. These are entities. So identifier is a name given to identify, just like you have a name, right? For us to
Yeah.
identify you, we can identify you using your name, right?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
For me to recognize you in class, I have to call you Abu before you can recognize that I am talking to you, right?
Yeah.
So your name Abu is an identifier. Your name is an identifier, okay? I'm breaking it out for you to the real life situation, to the real world situation, okay? For you to have a good understanding of it, okay? So, so we are going to look at an example of identifier, okay?
Okay.
Now, example of identifier, we are going to say Abu is an identifier. Abu is an identifier. So we are going to assign a value to it using the equal to 10. We are going to assign Abu to 10. Now, Abu here is an identifier. You can get this 10 by calling Abu. You can get this 10 by calling Abu. So let me print out Abu. You will see the result will be 10. So I have to run the first and I have to run the second. Did you see once I mention Abu, it's print out 10 for us.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Are you not getting me?
Yeah. Do you understand what I just explained?
Yeah.
I said for us to get this 10, we can call Abu, then it will produce 10 for us because we have already assigned it to 10. For us to know that Abu is an identifier of 10, right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So once you print it, it will produce 10. So I want to also teach you this. Google Colab make it easy for us to print in different formats. You can print using the print Abu. It will give you the 10 results, 10. I can call Abu like this. It will still give us 10. While in Jupyter Notebook, you can run your identifier without attaching the print. God will make it easier for us, and Jupyter also make it easier for us to run without using the print. Okay, you can print either you call the variable name or the identifier name or the print. Okay,
Okay.
I hope you understand what I just explained.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now identifier has rules. So identifier has rules. What do you understand by rules?
Rules are s- there are certain laws that are set which govern a particular society or
Good. So
yeah.
identifier has its own rules which govern it. Okay. Now for us to declare an identifier cannot start with digit. You cannot name identifier with a digit. Okay, we cannot name it with a digit. So that is the first law, the first rules. We cannot name it as a digit. The second is identifier cannot start with a symbol. Identifier cannot start with a symbol. Okay,
Okay.
cannot start with a symbol. Okay, what is symbol? Symbols are uh, um like have you worked with your
Rep,
phone and you see a
yeah,
character like
represent
ant,
like a
ash?
representation.
Yes, you cannot use it. Okay, you
Okay,
cannot use it to declare an identifier. So, so now we are moving to the next rules again. So let me write this. So the next is the third one is cannot use a keyword or a reserve word. Cannot use a keyword or a reserve word. I hope you understand.
yeah,
So what are reserve words? I just explained it at the beginning, and it's still the same with keyword, reserve and key.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it cannot start with a keyword or a reserve word. So we are looking through this. So we are looking more on it. So the next is the next is and okay, let me give you
Okay,
these three for let me give you these three, and I will want you to go and do research on more rules concerning identifier. Okay.
okay,
Okay, now in Python, so let me give you an examples of all this. Let me give you examples of this I mentioned, these rules. So first of all, we said that an identifier cannot start with digits, right?
yeah,
So we want to start an identifier one, one, Abu, then we assign a value 10. Once I run it, it will give me an error. Why? Because I have started my my identifier with digits.
it, yeah.
So let's see the error message. So did you see? It said invalid decimal literal, meaning
Yeah,
the system did not recognize it because I have disobeyed the rules and law guiding identifier. So
identify.
once
Yeah,
it will run. Did you see it runs?
yeah.
Yeah, these are the rules. So I've shown you the first rules. Now I want to show you the second rules. Special symbols. Let me use art. This is art. I want to run it. It will produce an error for me. It will produce an error for me. So it's still loading. Okay, it's still loading. So it will tell me unsupported operand type. Did you
Okay,
see it?
the question I want to ask here,
Okay.
from the second law, you said identifier can start with a special symbol, and
Yes.
symbol is the same as character, right?
Symbol.
Symbol the same as
Symbol is
character.
no, they are not. They are special symbols.
Okay, so from
I
here,
mentioned.
from here, before you want this, I saw that the symbol doesn't start this, but from the statement it says that identifier can't start with a special symbol. So that's why
Okay,
I'm asking, because the
okay,
symbol here is not start. It doesn't start.
okay, okay.
But
No problem. This start cannot use, sorry, cannot use a special symbol. Let's use the word use. Thank you for your observation.
no
Hello.
problem, sir. No, yes, sir. I'm getting you.
So this word start will be used, cannot use a special symbol. Okay.
Okay.
Now, did you see the special symbol we use? There's difference between characters and special symbols. Okay.
Oh,
There's difference.
okay.
So we are using art as an example. Did you see it gave us an error type, a type error? It said unsupported opera. So when you are writing a program and you will try to always observe your error, your type of error, and also relate it to your program, okay? Because
Okay.
definitely, as a programmer, you must debug errors. So, with the help of your error message, you will be able to debug your error. So that's why I'm taking you through the foundation so that you will be able to know how to solve your problems and also debug your error. So always read your error message, okay?
Okay.
So we have checked this. Now we want to check for cannot use a reserve word. Now, let's pick a word out of this reserve word. Let me pick force to start it. Okay, I want to pick force. Instead of Abu, I want to instead of this, I want to replace it with force. Did you see? If you are using a reserve word, there must be a color on it to indicate that it's a reserve word. Please note, if you are using a reserve word, you must see a color. It might be blue, yellow, any color depending on the ID you are using. Okay, this is blue. It's showing blue because it's telling you that this is the reserve word of the system. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run it now. I'm going to run it and you are going to see the error. So did you see? It said cannot assign to false. It's a syntax error. It said it cannot assign to false. Now we are going to variables. So variables, we are going to learn on a new topic called variables. So variables, okay, let me write it out so that you can be able to jot it. So you are going to read for us, and after you have read it for us, you are going to tell us what you understand by the word. So what do you understand by this?
Um,
Read it
from
for
what
us.
you wrote, a Python variable is a memory location to store value. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it.
Okay, good. What do you understand by this word? Hello, what do you understand?
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at the statement again. Okay. So, from the definition that you gave here for a variable, since the variable is the memory location to store value, so it tells us that for 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 it to become a variable, then it
Okay.
has you're getting me?
Yes, I am
For
getting
it
you.
to be, for it to become a variable, it needs to have a value. So it means that no sooner we assign a value, no sooner we assign a value to it, then automatically we have created a variable.
Yes, correct. So let's flash back to this. Did you see what I'm pointing? Did you
Yeah,
see what I'm pointing at?
yeah, I'm
Abu.
seeing it.
Okay, now we assign Abu to 10. The moment we assign 10 to Abu is a variable.
Okay,
It's a variable, and a variable is a memory location. It's just like this Abu is a variable name, an identifier. Abu have already created a space where we are going to store 10. Do you
okay,
understand? So
yeah,
whenever you called Abu, it will print out 10 because it has already stored it as 10.
okay,
Okay, now I want to let you know that this equal to is assignment in Python. Is assignment. For you to write the equal to, you must put you must double it. This word double equal to is equal to. Okay, the moment you put a single equal to is assignment. Please note.
okay,
So good. Now variables has rules. The rules is similar to identifiers.
okay,
The rules is similar to identifier. You cannot start a variable with digit. You cannot use special symbols and all. So I will share my screen to Google for us to see some of the rules. Still the same with um, still the same with identifier. Okay, the rules are the same with identifier. So
okay.
read through for us.
In basic programming, variables names must start with a letter, can contain letters, numbers, and underscores, and should not be reserved keywords, with case sensitivity varying depending on the specific basic dialect. Here is a more detailed breakdown of the rules. General rules. The first one says, start with a letter. Variable names must begin with a letter A to Z. allowed characters. Variable names can contain letter A to Z, number 0 to 9, and underscores. Another rule says no space, which means variable names cannot contain spaces. Another one again is avoid reserved keywords. Avoid using words that are reserved by the basic language, which is example if, then, for, next, print, let, etc. Case case sensitivity of variable names can vary depending on the specific basic dialect. Some basic dialects are case insensitive. Example, n- um, name start with capital letter, name start with a a lowercase letter, and name with uppercase letters are treated as the same variable, whilst others are case.
Good, good. So I believe you understand this and you should know what it means, okay, when you are declaring a variable.
Okay.
So I'm going back to my notebook. And so we are going to Python comment. Okay, in Python we have Python comment. So I'm going to write it for us. Python comment. Okay. Now the word Python comment. Once you are writing a program as a programmer, once you are writing a program and you want to present your code to people and those people are not programmer, you have to use a word or a comment to explain your code. I hope you understand what I just explained.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the use of Python comment. You use Python comment to explain code. Right? Hope you understand it, what I explained.
Yeah.
So Python comment is used to explain code. So comment can be used to explain code and for more readability. Okay. So now let me explain it so that you can be able to jot it.
Yeah.
So for more readability and we are going to see some of the code of some of the method we can write a comment. Okay, we are going to see
Okay.
how we can write a comment. Now in comment we have the single line comment, we have the multiple line comment, we have the single line comment, and we have this multiple line comment. So let me use the method of comment for us. We use the hash to write a comment. We use the hash and we are going to say sign a single comment. This is a comment. Is system is not recognizing it as a code. Okay, now, and this is a multiple line comment. I want to add a new code. I'm going to copy this. Say multiple line comments. Okay, this is how you write your multiple line comment. You can also use string. You can also use string. So you can also use string. Okay, and see, this is an example of string. So this is an example of string. This is a single quote string, single quote comment, and we have the multiple quote comment. So we are using the single quote comment now. Let's see this. Let's see the multiple quotes. And for us to make it a comment, we come here. We are going to use we are going to use 3 of it. And we are going to pass in 3 quotes. So this is comment. This is the comment, the method of writing a comment. Okay, you write the comment under a code. Let's say Abu is equal to 10, and when you run it, it can still recognize it as a comment and your code will run. So this is it. This is how you can write a comment. Okay, so now we are going to look on statement. The word statement. Statement instruction that a Python interprets and can execute. So comment cannot be executed, while statement can be executed. So did you see when I write a comment on the top, the system did not run the comment, but it runs the executable code, right?
Yes, sir.
So now this is comment. Now we are going to statement. Statement is executed. Is it can be executed, and it can also be interpreted. Okay. Now I'm going to write it now. So and statement. So statement instruction that a Python interprets interpreted interpreted can execute. So I believe this statement explain it better for you.
Yeah.
So now we are going to see an example of it. Now we are going to see the single line statement. Single line statement. A single line statement, we are going to assign a value called P1 equal to, we are going to assign 10 so we are going to press run the P1, the variable name. So okay, I want to show you this. Once I run it, it will not give me the result until I call my variable name, which is P1.
Okay.
Please note. Now, this is the result. I added 10 plus 10 and it gave us 20. This is a single line statement, a single line statement in Python, a single line statement. This is the statement. Now, we are going to look out how we can write a multiple line statement. Multiple line statement. Now, for us to write a multiple line statement, let's okay, create a variable called, let's create a variable called Abu, and Abu, then we assign values to it. We are going to say 20 plus 30 plus 50. Then we will come down, we press our slash, backward slash, and enter. Then we are going to add again. We are going to add 70, 67, and plus backward slash. And we are going to add again. This is a method of writing a multiple statement. Okay, please note.
Okay, sir.
So now, once I run it by calling my variable name Abu, it will produce the result for us. It will calculate everything for us by adding them together. It will add from here to there. Sorry, it will add everything. Okay, let me run it. Then this is what I have added. It gave us 356, and when you added everything together, it's the same result. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
So this is the difference between a comment and a statement. Okay, a statement is executable. Comment is not executable. Okay,
Uh,
so we are going to look on indentation, the word indentation. Hope you are hearing me.
yeah, I'm hearing you, sir.
Okay, we are going to look for a word called indentation. Indentation refer to the space. Okay, now let me type, let me search for it on Google so that you will have a good understanding of it. Okay, indentation. Let me search the meaning of indentation for you to have the good knowledge of it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I hope you are flowing with the class, and
Yeah, I'm flowing.
so if you find it difficult, draw my attention so that we can sort it out. You are here to learn and gain the knowledge you seek for.
Okay.
So I have shared my screen, and this is it. Read from me. Read for me.
Um, Python indentation.
Indentation.
Okay, Python indentation. Indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line, where in other programming languages the indentation in code is for readability only. The indentation in Python is very important. Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code.
Good. Okay, have you seen programmers writing code? Code look like most of their